Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Level M Diecast. We have double action for Hot Wheels today. We're just going to roll these into the same video. This is the newest release of Pop Culture. Do have another set as well, so we're just going to go through these relatively quickly. This is the Jetsons Jet Mobile. So we'll go ahead and crack this guy open. Hopefully, there we go. The blister separated. Get some cardboard out of here. Comes in a nice little clamshell, extra clamshell. This is the premium Jetsons here. Looks okay. This is the first Jetsons mobile I have, so that bubble there reflects literally everything. So I do apologize for the light reflection on there. A little bit of print on the inside, some silver and black. That looks okay. Not really much going on here. A little bit of print on the side for the little side strafes. It does come off of the base, so pull that off the base. There is the Deets, made in Indonesia. It's not a new casting. Casting's been around for quite some time. Really terrible one for a premium. There really just isn't much to it, and then it just has a regular blue base piece here, which is kind of an odd shape, which is kind of interesting. So that just sits in there like that. So we will just throw that guy right out there like that. Now this set is the same set that has the Back to the Future. We'll hold off on that just for a second. Rolling on to our Batman. Now I do not collect Batman Hot Wheels as a whole. Hot Wheels has made a ridiculous amount of Batmans. This is the Michael Keaton Batman. This is the 80s Batman. This is the 80s Batmobile here. Looks pretty good. Always liked this particular Batmobile. I think it's definitely one of the better ones. So we'll get this separated. Get the cardboard out of here. So this is a matte black finish, which looks really good. I do like that. This is my first version of this particular Batmobile. I love the lighter gold wheels. That's not super dark gold. It's actually quite nice. Nice print on the side there. A little bit of silver there for some engine detail and whatnot. Nice printing on the back as well. Tail lights done up, looks pretty good. Same beats on the other side as well. Very, very nice version. A little bit of blinker lights in the front, marker lights, however you want to call it. And then there is your base Deets. So all the way back from 2004. Very interesting. They have the print on that section there, made in Indonesia. So that one's pretty nice, actually. I kind of like that one. That one looks pretty fancy. So throw that guy over there with our Jetsons. Now we do have another Batmobile. This is the most current Batmobile. This is the I believe this is the forget that guy's name. He dated J-Lo. Ben Affleck. There we go. I think this is the Ben Affleck Batmobile. Now we have seen this in premium before. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find mine right now. I'll have to take a look and see what happened to it. But I do have one of the premiums. It is a completely different casting than the basic mainline, though. It's significantly larger than the mainline one, so this one's got a little bit of cardboard residue and whatnot on it. It is flat black, just like all the rest of them. It does have those nice arrow blade wheels. Looks pretty good. Of course, it's all metal. There is the print on the quote-unquote engine area, and then there's some gloss black in there as well. So that looks pretty good. I do especially like the view from the back, and the detail on the back looks very, very good. A little bit of taillight print detail in there, but that engine's pretty wicked. Looks pretty good, pretty nice and detailed as well. So that one is pretty fancy. Take a look at our base Deets. See, this is from 2020, so not a new casting, but this one is still pretty good. I'm sure there'll be some print variances between that guy and the previous one. Now, I particularly think this is the money model in the whole set. This is the Aston Martin DBS. This is Casino Royale. We have seen this in premium before, but this is just on another level. Those wheels are they're just perfect. They're just perfect for this car. So we'll just get this guy out of there. Definitely excited about this one. If I can get out of the blister. There we go. Get the cardboard to cooperate a little bit. It is in a very, very nice gloss silver, kind of graphite silver. That looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Such an amazing piece. Print details on the headlights look very, very good. Aston Martin logo on there as well. It's a really good casting. Does have some silver print around the window. Looks pretty good. The taillight prints are especially nice. With your plate detail on there, looks very, very good. Do like that detail. Little dusty on here from my ripping it out of the package. Taking a look at the base deets on this guy, 2013 Mattel. So this casting's been around for a while, but this is by far the best version of that casting. I think a lot of people probably agree with me on that one. I think it's a pretty good one. And the last one in the mix, of course, the one that everybody wants is the Back to the Future Toyota. This is a re-release. It's only been released once before, and now they have re-released it, which I think is great, because now you don't have to pay $100 to get your hands on the Back to the Future Toyota. Although if you had a bunch of the original ones, I'm sure you're probably not very happy that it was re-released. There is this fantastic Toyota pickup, 1987 Toyota pickup. It does have your Goodyear Wranglers on the side. Looks very, very good. Really, really like that. Black wheels, definitely good. Prints on the front look pretty good as well. There is your plate details. Looking very nice. The prints look pretty good as well. I like the KC lights on the top. It's a pretty good version. First time I've ever had one of these Toyota trucks in hand, and just as good as the original for sure. There is your base deets. Very, very difficult to see that, but there you go. So that is pretty cool. So pretty happy to have that one. It's a very, very nice one. Now, the other Hot Wheels set that I have is the Disney 100th Anniversary set. Nothing real fancy here, but we're going to go over the set anyways. This is a brand new casting. This is the Citroen Type H. It does say that at the bottom. You can barely read it. Got to bring it up there. Don't pay attention to these prices. That's not what I paid for them. So they're just on there. I assure you I did not pay that price for these. So we'll crack this guy out. Number 1. So that set was not numbered, but these are numbered. This is your Citroen Hvan. Does have Mickey on the side. They do have this really light metallic blue with the kind of 100-year logo just throughout it. It's very easy to see on the top. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty interesting. This is awesome. It's a nice new casting. Red windows on there. Very interesting look. Does have some red print for the headlights. Of course, it is all metal. You'll see where the base is a split on the front here, which looks pretty good. Smaller wheels in the front, bigger wheels in the back. It's completely Hot Wheelsified to the effect of there is an engine down in there. Very hard to get lighting in there. I do apologize. But there is an engine down in there, so it is a very, very heavily modified Citroen Hvan. But it looks good nonetheless. There's the base deets. Of course, made in Indonesia, because all their premium stuff is made in Indonesia these days. So we'll put our Hvan there. Number 2 is the Deco Delivery. This one does have Cinderella on there. I'm pretty sure that's Cinderella. So we'll crack this one out. Get him out of the cardboard. There we go. Number 2 of 5. There you go. This one, again, with the 100th anniversary. Same blue with all those details on there. It is a yellow window. See the amber kind of window in there. It does have some nice 5 spokes on there, which looks pretty good. This casting's a pretty cool casting. It's kind of an interesting one, but it's pretty cool. Part of the interior there for the top of the model there looks pretty good. A little bit of a like vent detail. Very, very slopey back to it. Of course, they have to have the Disney trademark on there because it's the way it works. But there you go. That is Cinderella. Looks pretty good. Either that or that's Snow White. It's one of the two. Cinderella or Snow White. I'm not really sure which one, but I'm not up on my Disney characters. All right, number 3, one that I definitely know, that is Simba. That is from The Lion King. This is the 85 Chevy Astro van, drag extraordinaire. I always thought this casting was super cool. I just wish that it opened up like a dragster. That would have been super, super cool. But unfortunately, it does not open, so bummer. So there is Simba on the side, same 100, font, but it does have Simba on the side. It does have these chrome wheels on there, which looks okay. This one doesn't have any prints, like as far as the headlights and stuff go. It's just solid color. No prints on the taillights where the laundry chutes are at in the back either. But it looks okay. It does have a gold interior and a yellow window, which is kind of interesting. But it looks the part. The base is, of course, painted up to match as well. 2012, got your wheelie bar out the back, so keep him planted when he's taking runs. All right, number 4 of 5. This is a perennial pop culture deco extraordinaire model. This model has got all kinds of real estate on the side, so they always use it. This is the Highway Hauler. This one does have Woody on there from Toy Story. Toy Story has definitely been a big part of Disney for sure. I think they may even be talking about a Toy Story Part 5 if they don't already have one. So there is Woody on the Highway Hauler. It's a typical wheel they use on the Highway Hauler as well. The back section here, of course, is plastic. You can see that there is a color difference between the two. The Highway Hauler is pretty nice, though. It does have some really nice prints on the front. Looks very, very good. Some marker lights on the top as well. Do like that look as well. Of course, the base is metal, so that one looks good as well. It's a pretty nice one. I like the detail in the back as well. This one says Disney and Pixar rather than just Disney. Again, more 100th logos, which are just all over everything. This metallic blue is actually kind of nice. It's kind of a metallic silver blue. All right, the last one in the mix is the Dream Van XGW. This is a very old casting from back in the day. This has got Dory on there. So Dory from Finding Nemo. So crack this one open. Now, unfortunately, this one no longer has an opening door on it. But back in the Real Rider days, it did have an opening door, which was pretty cool. Other than that, it's a pretty regular casting. You can see the interior in there. It looks kind of cool. It's pretty open in there. There's a lot of windows and stuff, but there used to be a door on here. So it's a pretty cool casting, though. It looks pretty cool. Not a bad one. I like the wheel choice. I think the wheel choice looks pretty good. Kind of like this kind of indentation part they have here on the casting as well. Plate details on there. Taillight details on there look pretty good. Of course, Disney Pixar again. Swing this around. You can see 1983 was the original debut date for this model, but it has since been retooled and not quite as cool. It's okay. It's not quite as cool, but it's kind of cool. So we'll just kind of throw that guy on the side. So there you go. That is a couple dose of Hot Wheels for you. Quick, easy, dirty, nothing fancy. Just rolled those two together. They're not going to be all that popular, but those are very, very good ones. And I actually kind of like this set. Shockingly, I didn't think I was going to like that set, but now that we cracked them open, they are pretty good. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think about those. Always easier to buy a set of these rather than chase this guy down. You can get a set for 30, 35 bucks. That guy's going for 25 something. It's just easier to buy a set. So if you guys want one of those, they are hitting stores. So we're going to roll out. We're going to catch you next time. Level in the Peace.